Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to lesson 3 for the Arabic course, for the Arabic lessons. This one's a morning session in a way you can see. So I've angled the camera in a different way so we don't get the light reflection coming back. Right, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So just practice all the words that we've been doing, the lectures we've been doing, memorize them and practice how to write them. These, I've done 2 sessions so far. These sessions can be made into more smaller parts, for you focus on the section where I've written a few words and then get the kids to practice it yourselves perhaps, and make more of those lessons, because you know we are all isolating at home or being away from well, not being outdoors really, so it's a long haul. So let's try and make the most of it by expanding each lesson, each video, and benefiting from that. So the next lectures we come to today is dal and dal. And again, as you can see, both of these are kind of similar in the way you draw it. So this is the line, and dal and dal always more or less, they always stay on top of the line. Dal having a dot on top. So the first word we'll have today is dub. Dub, which is bear. So this is just dal shown at the beginning of the word. We have deek, another animal, deek, and everything is on the line. Everything's on the line. We've seen bars before, just the dot being underneath. And the 2 dots for the ya, deek, and that is a cockerel, the male chicken. Cockerel, the one who makes the noise in the mornings, or rooster, let's say. And the next word, again starting with dal, is dalw. Dalw. So the waw is the one that's going underneath, but the dal sits on top. Dalw. And that is bucket. Okay? And for all of these, as you see, as we have seen, well, these are all male, so is it hada or hadihi? It's hada. Hada deek. I'm writing hada, this is green, so it might not come out too right. Hada dub. Hada deek. Hada dal. Let's make it a bit smaller, how it should be. So just the ha part, just the way I write it is start at the top of the circle, go around, and then go through the middle. Yeah, so again, start at the top, go around, join back to the half, and carry on. That's one of your has. And then join it with the dal. And then the alif. Hada. This is a bear. This is a cockerel. This is a bucket. Now looking at dal, that's at the beginning. Now you'll notice that dal has not joined on any following word, and that is dal being one of the 5 that those Arabic letters that do not join further. Things can join onto them, but they won't be able to join further. So I'll mention them now, but as we're doing the lectures, we haven't come across any except now, the first time. Then we'll see that they don't join. So I'll make a note of that every time we come across. So let me just write this in another color. I'll write it in red. So tres is dal, is one of those 5 that doesn't join afterwards. So as you'll see in the next examples, we have dal. It kind of similar shapes, so form, no wonder. We have ra. We have za, again 2 kind of similar brothers there. And we have alif. Alif. hamza. Now you might notice why I haven't started with alif yet. We start with ba, ta, tha. I haven't done alif yet because alif in itself is not make a noise. It doesn't. You can say any word like arnab, arnab, rabbit, arnab. It's a hamza at the beginning. Alif is just a letter that is to make things long. So have we got anything here? No, but if we had a word, we had bab before. So here's ba with the alif. As you can see, alif is not joining onto anything. But that is not making a noise. It's just lengthening the bars. Instead of saying ba, you're saying ba. So I just made it long. It's not making a noise. But if you were to say, okay, I'm using the same alif and lam there, alif and ba there, if we use a hamza, now that is a hamza, if we put a fatha on it, yes, I haven't come across fatha, which we say is zabar in the Urdu language. This is ab, father, ab, but it's hamza making the noise, hamza, ab. You cannot be saying ab with that, that's just an alif, that is, hamza is the one, but we'll come across that. So that's why alif I've left for later on to have a look at. So just going back to the 5 here, these are the 5 that we'll notice they won't join afterwards to, no letter after that will join onto them directly, but we can have other letters after that. We will come across those 5 later on. So that's one thing to remember when you're writing Arabic, when you're writing a sentence, a whole word. After these 5 letters, never join any other word with them, any other letter with them. Right, so the 3 next ones is, or 2 I think, is dal in the middle and the end, and we'll notice that they're not joining onto anything. So the first one we have is, well, yad. So this is ya at the end. Yad. I'll just write in the blue today. Carry on with this blue now. Hand. Yadun. Yad. Hand. And the dal has not joined, but there's nothing at the moment. This is dal at the end. We have jarada. Jarada. That's the mudawwara, not marbuta. Okay, so this is type of that. Now this is telling us this is a female word. Yad. Now yad is a female word as well. Any body parts that we have, yad, they all, if you have 2 of them, it's a female word. Jarada. So the ra has come beneath, but here's an alif. This is not a hamza. We're saying jara. It's not making a noise anywhere. Jarada. So now nothing has joined after the alif. Nothing from those 5. Nothing is going to join after the dal as well. If it was another letter that could have joined, it would have. And here's ra as well, actually. So ra as well, something has joined. So all of these 5, something can join onto it, like jim, but it can't join onto it. No letter after it can join onto it. So we've got jarada, which is a grasshopper. Right. That's dal in the middle somewhere there. As you can see, that's how we write it there. And finally, the last word is walad, but it's more or less shown as the first part. It's just the waw has come underneath, walad, boy. So that's dal done for us. So pause the video, practice these words, practice hada, all of these. But what will it be for jarada? It will be هذه. And for yad, هذه. ولد, هذا. Yeah, it's masculine, feminine, female. Yeah. And yeah, so pause, write them. Unpause. Let's move on to dhal. Now that will be similar, so they've been paired together. first word for dal we have is dhib. Another animal, dhib. Dhib, which is a wolf. Dhib. That at the beginning, nothing joins after it. Veil. Veil. The lam is going underneath. I might have said earlier, lam can sit on the top. No, it goes underneath. Tail. Tail of an animal. A veil. The words in the middle, we have qunfudh, qunfudh, that's dal at the end. That's hedgehog. We have udhun. Now is udhun a female word, a feminine word, or a masculine word? Udhun, noon at the bottom. Udhun, ear. How many ears have we got? 2. Body part, therefore feminine. And finally we have ustad. This is a hamza, not an alif. Us, that's an alif. Ustad, ustad. I was not making a sound at all. That's not making a sound at all. Here's the dal at the end. Ustad, teacher. Ana ustad. We will see pronouns most likely in the next video. So I am a teacher. Ana ustad. Ana ustad Fahim. Teacher. So we have dal in the middle, dal at the end, well at the end as well, and nothing will ever join after it. A letter can come, but it's not going to be joined up together. So we have that. Right. Pause the video, practice these. Hadihi would be here. A hadihi udhun. Is this an ear? Naam or la. Yes or no. So it's a good practice to try and maybe get a picture, put it on, and then ask the question, and then the children can practice it, or you practice yourselves. So pause, unpause. Right, and today's lesson, for a little extra on the side, as we've just seen 2 lectures, how we're going to be writing it, some vocab we learned from it, which are feminine words, which are masculine words. We're looking at huruf, letters. Huruf is plural for harf. Harf is a letter. Al-huruf al-shamsiyya and al-huruf al-qamariyya. I'll try to bring it closer, and I'll try and see if I can get everything in. But yeah, at the place where you can see all of them perfectly, just pause the video and write them down. So I'll leave this here for now. Right. And what are we trying to achieve by this? This is the letters. Ash-shamsiyya. Shams is a sun. Qamar is a moon. Al-huruf qamariyya and al-huruf shamsiyya. The clue is in, as you see, I've written alif lam. So it's all about alif lam. We've had words from ta. What do you got from ta? We had teen. The line. Teen. Do you remember what teen is? A fig. Just remember I said a fig. Yeah. So when we have alif lam, Alif lam is to specify. So if I say alif lam, I put alif lam in front of teen, wherever I say it's from ash-shamsiyah. So here's alif lam for shamsiyah, the sun being sun letters. The alif lam is the fig, has made it the fig. I've specified exactly. We know which one we're talking about. The fig. So from a, it's gone to the. And ta has come in the shamsiyah. So as you see, as shamsiyah, the alif lam is at-teen. We go straight, we ignore the lam, we go at-teen. So shamsiyah wants to hear like ash, we'll ignore the lam. Ash-shamsiyah. Al-huruf, look, ha. Now ha is actually from this side, so that's why we actually say the lam. Al. So in these ones we're going to say, but al there. Qaf actually corresponds again as well from the qamariyah. So it's al-qamariyah. It won't be ak-qamariyah or huruf, no. That's what we're saying. Anytime you put alif lam in front of any of these, for shamsiyah, we can go straight into it. We can merge right into the next letter. And we're saying the as well. So we've had as well from ba, we've had bait. As an example from the qamariyah side. A house, but now we're making it al or ab. It's al because it's from the qamariyah. Al-bayt, the house. We've changed it from a house, that could have been any house, now we're saying the house. We know it's, in a conversation we're talking about a specific house. Yeah, so I would recommend to go away with these and put alif lam on the words that we've already looked at. So we've looked at ba, we've looked at ta, tha, now we looked at dal today, and where is dal? Dal is there. So those are the words we've so far looked at. Jim ha kha as well. So yeah, ignore that. That is for the ba. That's ha. There's no dots on top or below. So all the ones that I've just underlined, you can practice putting alif lam in front of it in those words and trying to get it right. And that's it for lesson 3. And join me for lesson 4 next time, inshallah.